And now, your KMVT forecast with Chief Meteorologist Eric Brill.
New drought monitor came out for southern Idaho, and really across the country for that matter, today, in which didn't see any sort of change throughout the vast majority of southern Idaho. But the only exception up to the north, really north of even Blaine County towards Custer County and Butte County for that matter too. There's now an abnormally dry level back in place, and this area had been in the exceptional drought here not too long ago. So at least we have seen some improvement really kind of region wide here as of late. But of course, we haven't seen that much precipitation here now over the past week, and quite frankly, the next week or so does look to be rather dry too. So hopefully that wasn't just a little bit of a mirage and we're able to see some more showers around as ultimately January comes to an end. But the middle of the month does look to be dry. There is an air stagnation advisory in place for all of Twin Falls, Jerome, and Gooding counties. Really what this comes down to, the air is not going to be moving around much, and there's not going to be much in the way of turbulence within the air. So it doesn't have the ability to kind of clean itself out. So if you have a fire, of course, there's going to be smoke coming off of that. That's not going to have the ability to kind of gradually build itself away and out of the area. So it's going to kind of sit on the same area time after time. Same idea with your exhaust on your car. Just kind of keep in mind, try not to idle your car if you're able to for the next 48 hours or so. And same idea with fires, hold off on those a little bit as the wind should be picking back up as we roll into Saturday. Another issue with having some stagnant air in place is that some foggy conditions look to be developed, and that looks to be the case for tonight across the northern Magic Valley and into the Minnecash region as well. The numbers that you do see here, these represent mileage as far as visibility goes, so into Gooding, Shoshone, Jerome, even over into Minidoka by about 5 o'clock in the morning. A lot of those values are just visibility levels do look to be pretty much non-existent, so give yourself a little bit of extra time. Chances are we're going to have to contend with foggy conditions really here, probably over the next few days for that matter as well. One thing we don't have right now, really shower activity across southern Idaho, maybe a flurry or two up into Camas County. But for the most part tonight, the best chance of snow showers does look to be generally speaking in the higher elevation locations of the south hills of Cache and Twin Falls County and the mountains up to the north. But with that noted, not expecting this to really amount to very much. Going to be lucky if you get, say, a coating to half an inch of snow out of this. And a lot of these should be out of here by about 5 o'clock in the morning. A lot of the cloud coverage you see in the northern Magic Valley, this is in the form of foggy conditions. And really these low clouds are going to take a little bit to kind of burn themselves off as the day does continue on. It's not a tremendous amount of sunshine around throughout the day, and even as we transition from Friday into that of Saturday, not seeing any sort of drastic difference either. So fair amount of cloudiness, fair amount of fogginess is expected overnight tomorrow into Saturday as well. Town by town forecast, Wood River Valley temperatures ranging throughout the 30s. No big issues, more sunshine the further north you are. And temperatures really all across southern Idaho pretty consistent with this inversion in place. Foggy conditions around 4 Friday, temps in the middle to lower 30s. Same can be said in Twin Falls County. Temperatures really limited thanks to the inversion and the overall weather kind of flip-flopping itself with those colder conditions being locked closer to the Magic Valley Minnecash region. And while temperatures in the Minnecash region will be into the middle 30s as well. Spotty south hill snow showers possible as well, but it's not going to amount to much. 7-day outlook for the Wood River Valley. Temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s for those afternoon highs, much more often than not. Partly cloudy to partly sunny skies expected. The best chance of precip does look to be on Wednesday into Thursday, but I'm really not too excited about the chances of precipitation being particularly high here over the next 7 days. Magic Valley and Minnecash region expecting some middle 30s in place really all throughout the 7-day forecast. So the middle of January does look to stay rather consistent with respect to the weather, Joe, which that's not necessarily the best thing because we could still use the showers all around southern Idaho.
Yes, we could. Thanks. Since the turn of the century, sugar production in the